Another major story this morning, the holiday travel rush. This morning, AAA is now predicting a record number of Americans. More than 122 million will be hitting the roads, skies, rails, even the high seas in the weeks ahead. And of course, the weather is always a factor. We're going to get to Al's forecast in just a moment. But let's start with NBC's Brian Cheung. He joins us from the airport in Cincinnati. Brian, good morning to you. On the heels of that AAA report, let's just start with, where are most people heading this year? What do we know about that?
Yeah, good morning, Craig. The AAA does expect an over 2% bump in travelers this year. 109 million people expected to travel by car, understandably so, because gas prices are below $3 a gallon in terms of the national average. Now, I want you to mark this on your calendar. The worst days to travel are going to be the Saturday, Sunday right before Christmas, as well as the Friday after Christmas. That is going to be a bad day. The best times to travel are going to be on Christmas Day itself, as well as on New Year's Day. You can afford to leave some of those festivities a little bit early. When it comes to flying at airports like this one, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, over 8 million people are expected to hit the TSA lines, according to the AAA. That would be the first time we've seen them cross that 8 million mark. And I should also note that ticket prices, they're up about 7% compared to last year. It is definitely pricier. And of course, the longer you wait to get that last minute travel, the more expensive it gets. So if you haven't booked that travel yet already, I might see you on the roads. Craig.
All right, Brian Cheung, you're talking to me. Brian, thank you.
Also this morning, millions are bracing for yet another blast of winter weather and brutal cold. Now standing by with the first look at the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning, guys, and good morning to you. Well, we've got temperatures taking a tumble while out west. Temperatures stay nice and mild. We are looking at some colder than average temperatures again. Chicago 34 right now, today for a high, 22 in Sioux Falls. Syracuse a little warmer than average. But then tomorrow, Chicago, you take a tumble. You're at 24 for a high. Nashville only 43. Atlantic City 39. Boston will see 27 degrees. And then look at these temperatures. Burlington taking a tumble by Sunday into the mid-20s. Chicago, you're in the low to mid-teens by the weekend. Minneapolis, single digits. And Washington, D.C., you're going to stay in the mid-30s. Then we go into next week, the temperatures stay awfully chilly. Now, we've also got 18 million people from Montana all the way to the Northeast and the Appalachians under some sort of winter storm watch warning. And in the Appalachians, we're talking about blizzard warnings. We could be looking at generally 2 to 6 inches of snow, especially on the leeward side of the eastern Great Lakes, from Buffalo up to Burlington, Presque Isle, Elkins, West Virginia, 3 to 7 inches of snow. Chicago picking up about 1 to 3. Guys?
All right, I'll come back to you in just a few moments.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.